What score do we got right now, Ray?
Right now we are at 40 to 12. The Pirates Inc. have ballooned up to 28 at this point. Breaking through the crowd. The rebound, and Merritt Guzman up for a layup, and it's good.
barely hear you.
2, 1, 2.
Yes. It works. Now it's working.
As we bring you up to speed now here in the third quarter, as we were having some audio technical difficulties here. So we are back live from the Romney Center. It is All Players Inc. right now. 48-13 is our score. As the Players Inc. look to put away this game, as they look to be in the championship game, but a 3 by the Royals.
I'm plugging back in. Yes. You know what? I had just forgotten to push the button.
As Scotts's goes up for 3, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds, Royals ball.
Testing.
As we are being joined by Jose Perales. Joe, welcome back to the
There's a
broadcast.
steal, look.
And it's steal now by Players Inc. As Guzman looks to hit a jumper here, up no good. Rebound Royals. Royals trying to find some offense here in the second half. Try to close out this game here as there's a 3-point attempt up, no good. Osbel finds Guzman. Guzman out. Trying to find something in the paint. Goes on the inside, almost taking it coast to coast. Turnovers. Abby has her pocket pick. Guzman finds Osbel. Osbel back to Guzman. It's good. It is now 50-16.
Woo, make
our
it stop,
score.
Ray. Make it stop.
I don't know about making it stop or making it rain or anything like that, but right now it is All Players Inc. At this moment. It is 50-16 our score right now.
Yuxili Rauda there. 2
And-
attempts. She tries to draw the foul, too.
And nothing doing. Guzman taking it coast to coast as Pimentel gets ready to check back in for Players Inc. And right now, Players Inc. just playing some stifling defense, creating all sorts of turnovers.
Stifling defense.
Yeah, let's just play word bank, Joe, for the rest of this game.
She gets blocked
Not necessarily,
for
but
3.
no good. As they find a board, the Players Inc. do as,
Oh, there's a miss pass.
but Osbel's there to recover it.
And
Corner
there's
3 up, no good. Osbel with the rebound, no
All
good.
right. The Royals. The Royals keep fighting. Smart play there.
As a handful of subs come in for both teams now.
Pimentel coming in right now.
Checking in for Mara Guzman, who finished the first half with 17 points.
And look at Pimentel. She's all business. Underneath the
Pimentel
basket.
Goes in there and has her first swat of the game. That's the first swat I've seen her do all this game. Osbel
Oh,
up
my
and
goodness.
good.
2
It's now
points.
52-16.
You know, when in doubt, just drive it in and lay it up. There's a 3-point attempt. No
Nothing
good.
doing. And here comes Players Inc. They cross the equator now. Pimentel going to the inside.
Asubel.
Osbel with the 3 up, no good.
Oh,
It is last touch by the Royals. It's going to be Players Inc. ball. We want to remind you that our second semifinal is coming up here shortly in the Texas Valley Sports Women's Basketball Playoff Tournament. As the Royals create a turnover, as the Mavericks will be playing in that second semifinal. And right now, one of the players for the Royals has asked for a sub. As Salinas getting ready to check back in for the Royals. Up, no good with the rebound. Pimentel with the board, but it goes off her leg. It's going to be a turnover, and here comes a sub. As another 3-point attempt is up and no good by the Royals. And the ball's being moved around the arc as Maravilla trying to find herself a space so she can shoot the ball. And another swat there by Pimentel as now the Players Inc. go on a fast break up and good. It is now 54-16 our score as the Players Inc. have not relinquished anything of this game. And a 3 by Bloom makes our score now 54-19. Pimentel goes back on the inside, finds Osbel for the reverse layup, no good. Players Inc. trying to battle for the board inside, but nothing doing as they now go back and reset to their defensive positioning. Royals trying to find something out of their offensive set, nothing doing as they try to play corner 3, and there's a reach and foul by, looks like Pimentel's going to pick that up. Yep, confirmation is Pimentel picking up her second personal, first of the half. Wing 3 is up and good by the Royals. Makes it now 22-54, a 32-point deficit. Players Inc. moving the ball around now. As Osbel looks to drive the lane, it's up, no good. They move the ball around, nothing doing, and now here come the Royals once again, trying to push the fast break here. Going up for a layup, no good. Salinas moving the ball up and finds Olvera, and it's good. 56-22 is our score now. Late on the third quarter, it's going to be Black Mambas versus Mavericks in our second semifinal of Texas Valley Sports Women's Basketball. As another 3 ball is up and no good. And number 25 is up, no good. Rebound Players Inc. Salinas brings up the ball, finds Osbel. Osbel is called for traveling as Osbel tries to plead her case, but nothing going that way as the Royals bring up the ball as another 3 ball goes up and no good. And there goes Dion running across our screen, folks. That is not a pleasant sight for us children as Salinas goes out to Osbel. Osbel who finds Olvera, and it's going to be a foul on the play. Number 3 of the Royals getting called for the first personal of the half, and her first of the game late in this third quarter as the Players Inc. try to push their commanding 34-point lead to a 35-point lead, but nothing doing on the first free throw. Both free throws are missed by number 1 Casas, but the Players Inc. retain position on the offensive board. Pimentel looks to drive the inside, nothing doing. And Pimentel finds Casas. Casas to Osbel, and it's good. 58-22 is your score. We're here with under a minute to play here in our first semifinal here of the third quarter, where it's been all Players Inc. The Royals bring the ball in as Bloom tries for another 3, and it's good. Bloom has now hit
That's a
3
3.
threes. Bloom has hit now 3 threes in the last few minutes now as Pimentel goes for a jumper inside, no good. And the battle there for the board as the Royals may have the last shot here. And the period is over now as our score remains 58-25 in favor of Players Inc. Joe, we'll go to commercial break. We'll bring it right back to start the fourth quarter.
What score you got? 25-56?
25-58. Welcome back to the Romney Center here in McAllen, Texas, where it has been all Players Inc. here in this ball game, leading 58-25. It is a 33-point contest right now. Players Inc. Looking to close this game out and put themselves in the championship game. As right now, Guzman is on the wing trying to create some offense. Goes out to Salinas for a three, no good. Loose ball recovered, goes out of bounds, and it's Royals' ball. Royals just trying to claw and scratch their way back into this ball game slowly and try to trim down this deficit, which has ballooned since the first quarter. They move the ball around the arc as they try to find some offense as Maravilla goes up for a layup, no good. And back come the Players Inc. with the rebound. Here comes Guzman. Guzman trying to bring it up the court as he is surrounded by three Royal players. Osbel with the wing three, no good. Offensive rebound, Players Inc. Players Inc. with Olvera trying to go up and no good. Boom trying to set her offense up. And now she decides to go to the backcourt to kind of reset that offensive set. And there goes number 3 up for a jump shot, no good. Number 12 up for 3, no good. As the ball's being tapped around to see who can get possession of it. And it's Players Inc. Salinas finds Guzman, and it's good. 60-25 is our score right now. A 35-point difference here in our ball game. Folks, we want to remind you that our second semifinal is coming up here on Texas Valley Sports Facebook Live, when you have the Mavericks taking on Black Mambas in the second semifinal. They'll take over the winner of this one, which is more than likely Players Inc. at this point. Ball's checked in as Players Inc. try to bring up the ball as Guzman finds Salinas. Salinas back out to Guzman, who shoots a 3, and it's off the mark, and it's out of bounds to Royals ball. And here come the Royals. Royals trying to set their offense up right now. Maravilla tries to find someone out on the wing. Up and no good. And here comes Guzman. Guzman trying to take it coast to coast. And there it goes. Salinas up and good. Salinas, the former Harlingen South star, and also played for UTPA back in the day under Denny Dowling. Usili tries to find a teammate. Teammate passes back to Usili. And nearly a turnover, and it is a turnover, as Salinas causes a turnover there for Players Inc. Players Inc. ball. Salinas finds Guzman on the inbound. Guzman goes out to Casas as Salinas tries to go inside the paint as Pimentel saves that, but it ends up in the Royals player's hand. Maravilla trying to go on the inside. Goes up, no good. Here comes Guzman. Guzman, they have a 3-on-2 break. Guzman finds Pimentel, and it's up and good. 64-25 is your score. And Dion Estrada likes snakes and ladders here, ladies and gentlemen. He's indicated he prefers the ladder, whatever that means. Whether he prefers the ladder match or a TLC match, tables, ladders, and chairs. And there's a sub for the Royals as Salinas gets ready to check in to the game. Or number 3, Abby, as Players Inc. ring out the ball in the final 7 minutes of this ball game. Osbel for a wing 3, up no good. Rebound Royals. As Joe's bringing out an excellent jam here. And here comes Flares Inc. and Mara Guzman finds herself open on a layup, no good. As the Royals find there a bucket by number 12. It is now 27-64. A corner 3 up no good for Players Inc. As here comes the Royals once again trying to find some offense. Maravilla with the jump shot, no good. Salinas up with the shot, no good, and there's going to be a foul on the play. Number 14, Guzman, called on the foul. Her first of the ball game today. Second team foul of the afternoon as free throws up, no good by Salinas. Free throws up and good. It is now 28-64 your score here from the Romney Center. My name is Ray Silva, being joined alongside Jose Perales. And right now, another turnover, but this one stays to the tune of Players Inc. on this one. And they're trying to find Pimentel inside, nothing doing. Salinas thinking that the Royals had a turnover. Osbel misses a short little runner. Another one up and going. There's a lot of contact on the inside. Nothing doing as here comes Players Inc. trying to move the ball around. And the shot is up and no good. And here comes Players Inc. with a little bit of a fast break. And nice pass there by Pimentel to find Casas. It is good. It is now 66-28. Olvera getting ready to check back in for Players Inc. The 3 is up and no good. Pimentel with the board. As here comes Mara Guzman leading the break for Players Inc. And the jump shot is up and no good. Here come the Royals with a rebound, trying to slow down the pace of this game a little bit. And right now the Royals have falling a bit short here today as Players Inc. grab another rebound. And what a nice pass behind the back, and Salinas hits a 3 and it's good. 69-28 is your score. It is a 41-point score difference as you can already start penciling in the Players Inc. Start penciling in the Players Inc. in the championship game. And a corner 3, Players Inc. up, no good. And here come the Royals. Royals just trying to close out this game in dignified fashion here as another 3 is up by Bloom, no good. And it is a turnover, Players Inc. ball. Dion's new favorite game is Candyland.
Candyland.
Fun fact, Bob from Kentucky, who should be watching us somewhere in Kentucky. We want to say hello to him.
Bob, if you're out there, we miss you, Bob.
Yes. And I heard that there's a new sponsor coming into town. Yoke.
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 Never heard of him.
The Oak Karaoke
Oh,
Bar.
the Oak. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Karaoke bar.
Bob and Dion's favorite hangout spot.
Oh no. Blessings for Bob in Kentucky for that info. As right now we're in the final 3 minutes of this ball game.
Oh, and that's a
Another three.
3-pointer.
Another 3 by Salinas. She has been hitting her stride all game.
Players Inc. just having no mercy today.
No chill whatsoever. Maravilla up for 3, no good. And inside the paint
Oh.
shot, no good.
There it is.
Now
2
there it
points.
is.
Good job. Royals with the comeback.
72 to 30 is our score right now. As you can continue filling in that bracket.
Oh,
Oswell with the 3. Wow.
Fatality.
No mercy. The screen may have been good cover at that time, but even then, there's no stopping that. And another foul is going to get called here. Looks like number 13 might be the culprit of this one. Oh no, it's going to be a loose ball turnover.
Loose ball turnover.
Oswell with the 3.
Oh,
Good.
no.
You know, she's missed all of her 3-pointers.
I'm going to call the
Until
police. She's violating this team now.
You know, she's missed like all of her shot attempts up until the last 2 attempts from distance. That's just like totally unfair. It was like that time when Liverpool was up 3-0 at Old Trafford just last season, and then at the end of the game, or in the 80th minute of the game,
2 points. Royals.
in the 80th minute of the game, the score was 5-0, and all of Old Trafford was empty. That's what this kind of reminds me of. There's less than a minute left in this ball game. It is 78-32.
Taylor Blum.
Bloom making it now 78-34, as Players Inc. is going to be in the championship game now, as they will await the winner of our next game, Black Mambas and Mavericks.
The game's not over yet, though, Ray.
No, it's pretty much over, and there goes another errant pass. It finds nobody. As folks, we want to close out this broadcast as the Players Inc. ringing the ball one final time, and I wouldn't be surprised if a Osbel 3 is up and
Oh,
good. And our final score here from the Romney Center, it is 34-78. Players Inc. close out this ball game with a very high-scoring victory. And we're going to give them 15 minutes.
15 minutes. 15, yeah.
And we'll be right back. We're going to take about a 15-20 minute break intermission, and we'll come back and set up the next game.